Hey there, and welcome back to the Nail Chronicle. This week I am back with a layered stamping design that I've absolutely fell in love with, despite a little bit of trial and error being required to create it. So I started out with a just nude base because I was going to go with a green theme for the stamping part, and I wanted a colour that would enable the stamping to be highlighted without overpowering it and making it too hard to see what was on the image, and without clashing too much as well. So for the stamping, I started out with the first layer being a polish by Smith & Colt. I was really surprised that this one actually stamped because it's such a thin polish, and I wasn't, like, the minute I put it down on the stamping plate, I was pretty sure it wasn't going to work, and surprisingly it did. So I'm glad I just gave it a go anyway, just to see what would happen. So the reason I chose to use just a regular polish for this was because with my stamping polishes didn't have another green that would contrast nicely, and so I thought I'd give this a shot just to see if it would work, and if not, I would just change my color theme to something else. So I did this to each of my nails until I was sort of happy and I got everything in the right spot. I decided to keep the pattern the same on each nail, I just felt like doing something uniform throughout the whole set of nails and whole set of design. For the second nail, I did use a stamping polish for this one, just to create that different pattern. The colours were fairly similar, but enough that you could see there was a bit of a pattern and a bit of a depth in that design as well. This is a really cool thing that I love about the layered stamping, is that you can create some really funky, complicated looking patterns, but once you get the hang of layered stamping, they're not too hard to create, which is awesome. So I just kept going along until I was happy with it. With this stamping plate you can do 3 layers, but because I didn't have a third colour that was suited, like I had a fluoro green that I tried with it and it didn't work. It sort of did, but I wasn't 100% happy with it, so I decided to stick with the 2 layers because that still looked really cool. So I guess that's a really cool thing about this plate, is that you could just do the 1 layer if you wanted to, or you could build up to all 3 layers to create the entire pattern. It's completely up to you how you want to create and chop and change and choose each colour. So this is the final design. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you've had a go at layered stamping before, or if you've got any questions about layered stamping. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye!